Hi, guys. You know who I am. I'm your mom, and I'm here to give you some help on making a calendar and making a schedule. Okay? So, if making a calendar and making a schedule stresses you out, you're not alone. That's okay. It's a hard thing to figure out, but controlling it, controlling the chaos, and you can control your life. Okay? The calendars that we're going to create, I'm going to show you how to do a few different ones. These are a tool, they're not your boss. So this is something we're going to learn to control it. We're going to build support, not create pressure. Okay. So first things first, what I want you to do is get out some scratch paper. Scratch paper, get a pen, call it a dump. Okay. Write everything down. Everything on your mind, everything you need to get done, bills, appointments, birthdays, workouts, trash day. Write everything down that you can think of that's stuck up here. We'll organize it later. This is a dump session. Okay. Get it all out on paper, however you like to write. I'm a doodler. I like to draw little things, make little lists, make little notes. That's okay. Okay. Step two, this is the three-layer system. Okay. So with this, what we're going to do is we go big picture and then we break it down. So first things first, in the three-layer system, okay, we're going to write down our big picture stuff, our work schedules, bills, appointments, things like that are non-negotiables. You have to do those things, school, whatever it may be. These are your non-negotiables, and that's your first thing you're going to write down to build onto your calendar. Okay. So the second thing is going to be your rhythm. And with that, that's things that are negotiable, but they have to still get done. Okay. Priorities, but the time is negotiable. One thing that you can do to make your time a little more manageable is break things up. So instead of doing laundry, whenever you need laundry, pick a night. Thursdays. You go to the laundromat, you do your laundry, you do it at home, you get it all done, you get it put away. Because then every other day but Thursday, you don't have to think about it because there's already a day allotted for that. Okay. With that, you can set up times where you pay your bills, you call people back, you respond back to stuff. If you feel overwhelmed by your daily tasks, that's why I'm here. I want to make the overwhelming seem manageable. Okay. We all have a lot going on, and that's all right. Okay. So, step two of the three-layer system, find your rhythm. Find the things that have to get done, but they have a negotiable time. Okay. And I wrote this down because I even have a problem too. And then the third step is things that you want to get done. Going to work out, the basic things. What do you want to do? I want to go on a date night this week. Okay. We do 2 date nights. We do one where we go somewhere and one where we do something at home, even if it's just a movie. Okay. So, like I said, three-layer system. Once you get your calendar, write down the important things, non-negotiable dates and times, work, school, appointments, bills. Second part of the three-layer system is important things that are negotiable on time. We want to gather like things. All of our laundry, do it on a day. Let's clean our bathroom on a day or do a cleaning day. That's okay too. All right. On this, the biggest thing is on the third thing, you want to do things that you want to do that are negotiable time, and if they get done or not, write those down. Okay. Some things are going to be in different categories for you. I say working out is a third place. To some of you, that's not it. To some of you, you might have a more flexible work schedule that gets done when you need to. So prioritize them where you think is important. Okay. Because when you fill your calendar, you're going to start with the things that are non negotiable. You're going to move to your priorities, and you're going to move to your fun stuff you want to do. Okay. But you want to make sure that every day get a couple of things done, because even one win is success. So if your first day you only want to go to work and that's all you have the strength for, guess what? You did it. You won the day. That's okay. If you're the kind of person who wants to write down 15 small activities, have breakfast. Guess what? You had breakfast. That's huge. You took care of yourself. You nourished your body, and that's a huge win, a huge success. Doesn't matter what the priority is to somebody else. You need to write it down and document what's important to you. Okay? Next thing, we're going to go through here and I'm going to show you how to use a calendar. All right? You have options. a monthly style calendar. These are free online printables. You can also go to the Dollar Tree, you know I love it, and go get you a little dollar calendar. You can print you a weekly planner if that's a little bit easier. You can use Google Calendars, Apple Calendars, something on your computer. I use Outlook. I also use my Apple Calendar and I put things in there. I also have a whiteboard that's by our front door, so we as a family know what things we need to get done on what dates. Okay, so what you're going to do here, for example, we're going to use our weekly. We have to go to work. That's my schedule. I'm going to write it down, but I like to put the times. Okay, my work this last week, I'm going to make it for this week, was a little bit more of a funky schedule. So I'm just going to write work, 8 to 4, work, and I'm going to write it in. And guess what? You're allowed to schedule your rest days too, you guys. Okay. My work schedule is documented. Okay. So now let's go through and break down our other days. What is something, these are non negotiables. What is something that's a priority that I need to get done, but I have negotiable time for? So that's something I can go in here. Like I know for sure Wednesday nights I stream on my other YouTube, Manic Episode Live. So I'm going to say stream. Normally our stream is 7 and 9. Normally 6 to, I would say 10 is taken up with my stream. But guess what? Now I start having a flow. Work, it ends at 4. My stream starts at 6. So what do I have going on between those times where I can break it down? I need to eat. So that's something, if you want to schedule your food time, that's fine too. If you want to schedule hitting the gas station or the grocery store or laundry, you can do that too. I have to do laundry, so I'm going to do that before I start my Manic Episode live stream. Okay, so laundry, I'm going to put that on this day. I'm not going to put a time because I'm going to get it done intermittently. Thursday, let's see, Thursday, I got to work and then I have my other job. And so I'm going to put work from 4 to 6 afterwards. All right. What other kind of things do I need to get done this week? I need to finish the oil change on my motorcycle. Tomorrow, I got a little bit of time after work. And Friday, I have a little bit more time. So we're going to do oil change. And I know I have to get that done. Okay. Saturday, I know I have a couple of things from 11 to 12. And then again from 2 to 4. So I'm going to write that down. I have a party I want to go to that's a grand opening. And that I'm going to put the whole time because that way I know I can go anytime. So that's happening 10 to 4. So I'm going to write that on my calendar, grand opening 10 to 4. So I know I can go anytime that day because I have other priorities. Okay. And so we can write that down on a weekly planner. That way you can see every day if that makes it a little bit easier for you. But keep in mind, wiggle room. Don't overschedule yourself. Leave a little bit of time for the margins to where you can drive places, grab a snack, use the bathroom. You can't have a perfect week, okay? You can't schedule every moment, but you want to at least give yourselves a few things. One, so you can feel accomplished. 2, so you know what you have to get done and you're not stressing constantly over everything you have to do. Get it out, document it, make time for it, put it away. You don't have to think about it every second of every day, okay? Some of the things you need to ask yourself, what has to get done? Write that down, okay? What can make my week feel a little bit easier? If the laundry's been stressing you out, that's because that's what I have to do today. Go ahead and get it done. All right. If you're what can wait? There's no need to panic. You're in control of your schedule. Okay. And I'm going to give you a couple of quick pointers on laying out a daily schedule. This is one thing that a lot of people struggle with. All right. So I'm going to write it on the back of my planner so we can talk about it. Today, for example, I have to work. I have to be there at 8:30. Okay. So work, that's my arrival. What time do I have to get up? I don't like being late. Takes me 10 minutes to get to work. I have to be there at 8:30. So I'm going to put work at 8:30 a.m. I like to work backwards. I have to leave for work at least by 8:20. Okay. Breakfast. I cook breakfast in the morning. Takes me 10 minutes to eat, look at my phone, use the bathroom. So I like to eat, cook at 8 a.m. Okay. I leave at 8:30, 10 minutes to get there puts me at 8:20. Breakfast takes me 10 to 20 minutes, okay? What time do I need to get up and shower? Takes me about 30 to 45 minutes to get ready. Roll it back. I do sit and look at my phone and drink coffee in the morning. So I normally like to get up at 7 a.m. Okay. So what am I going to do? I have nothing else to do in the morning except for get ready, leave for work, be there by 8:30. I'm going to get up at 7. Okay. Work backwards. What time is your engagement? You have an appointment at noon. What's your drive time? Give yourself a few extra minutes. Okay. I leave my keys. I leave my drink. I got to get gas. I have all that stuff going on. That's okay. Give yourself a few extra minutes of breathing room. There's traffic. Pre-track it. Look at it on the app on your phone. Okay. So you want to work backwards from your most important engagements and then work forward from there. Whenever you get off of work, you're like, okay, I'm off by 4. I got somewhere to be at 6. What do I have to get done? My drive is 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes there. That's 15 and 15. So now our 2 hours from 4 to 6 is now 4:15 to 5:45. Roll it back a little bit. How much time do we have to, sit around at the house, take the dog out, feed the animals dinner, things like that. So work your schedule backwards. Give yourself a lot of grace and a lot of wiggle room because things happen. None of us are going to have a perfect schedule, and that's okay. So today we learned how to make a schedule. We learned the 3 steps that you can do to make a calendar and make a schedule for yourself to make it a little bit easier. Okay. Big stuff we want to do, stuff that's fun. Okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Watch my video as many times as you need. Pause, write it down yourself. I'm your mom. I'm here whenever you're ready for the next thing. Come back and see me.